Hello, my name is Kevin Pierce with EXFO, and today I'm going to go over job management within the OX1. So you want to make sure you're on the latest version of the software. So this is the version of software that was released December of 2022. So I can go into settings here, and then if I scroll all the way down, I go to about, and then I can see my software version. So you can see my software version there. I'm going to go back over here to this main menu screen, and I have an active job already set here. So I've already created some jobs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select this job area up here. And you see I already have some jobs here. If there's some jobs I want to get rid of, I can go ahead and do that from here as well. But I'll come back to that. So essentially what I want to do is I want to create a new job. So you see down here where it says create, I'll click on that. And then I'll give this job some sort of name. And so we'll say, DCI test. So whatever value or whatever job name, work order number, job ID, whatever you want to put there. So I'm just going to put DCI test, hit OK. And then, of course, I can populate some of this information here. So there's my name. And then I work for EXFO. And then, whatever my customer is. And so that's what I have in here. I go and hit next. Now I can create my identifiers. So however I want to name these identifiers, if you want to put port 001, whatever you want, you can do that. In this case here, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I'm going to say I want to start at 0001 because I like having leading zeros here. And then my last identifier will say 0012 and hit OK there. So now it's going to go 1 through 12 here. I'll go and hit save. And now I have this job. So I can create multiple jobs, multiple projects throughout the day. I can create it, based on a location. It could only be one test. Whatever I want to do, I can do that. That way it'll separate it into individual jobs. So I can either generate a report off of that, or I can get into Fast Reporter and transfer that specific job and create a custom report. So in this case here, I've already created my job. So if I go back over to, to the main test screen, you'll see that we started at 0001 because that is currently the active job. That is the active job right there. And so from here, all I'm doing is testing. So if I'm doing a quick Flash Advisor test, I can click that, hit start here, and it'll run through and do a test. If I want to do Link Mapper, or one of the other tests, I can do that as well. And you'll see that it's flashing up here. That's what it's saving. It'll advance to number 2 here, and then I'll test the next one. And it'll do a quick test here. And if I want to retest, because the way that I have this set up, I have it to automatically save. If I want to retest, say, fiber number 1 here, I would just scroll back using the arrows to fiber 1. And you'll see that I have the retest button here. I can just retest this. I can overwrite the existing and then retest it. And then once that's done, you want to make sure that you go to the appropriate identifier. This with 2 is already done. So I go to 3 and I hit test. So it's as simple as that. So I can jump through different jobs if I'd like, and those types of things. And if I want to manage the jobs by deleting them or looking at the number of tests that are done, I can go back into my settings, select my active job, and if I wanted to delete something, I could from here. So if I go and hit delete, you'll notice that DCI test is grayed out because I cannot delete the active job that I'm on. So if I want to delete one of these other ones, I could. So let's say I want to delete this OLX one. I'll highlight it. I have the option to delete. And then that job will be deleted. If I want to look at my DSI test, hit the right arrow here. I can see the tests that were already done. And then some basic properties. And that's really it in a nutshell. Not too difficult. Setting up a job in the OX1. My name is Kevin Pierce. Thank you very much.